Today is a good day. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Sunday, April 7th edition of Good Morning Vale. Happy birthday, Jeff Reinhold. Tess, it's your dad's birthday.
Happy birthday, Dad.
I mean, pretty exciting stuff right now. It's your dad's birthday.
It is, yes.
We love that.
April 7th.
April 7th, a good day.
It's a great day. It's a great day to ski, too.
It is a great day to ski, and right now you can go to Vail or Beaver Creek Sports and enjoy their sale up to 40% off selected apparel. So if there's anything people need to really wrap up their season, right now is the time to go shopping.
It's true.
It's true. So make sure that you stop by Vail or Beaver Creek Sports before April 21st to enjoy these discounts. Something else that's coming up over Memorial Weekend is Blues, Brews, and Barbecues. Have you ever been?
I have. It's a really, really fun event.
It is a really fun event. There's a craft beer festival, there's live music, and fabulous food.
And some beer tasting as well.
Yeah, I think you and I went last year actually together, so you want to be my date this year too?
I'm there.
Oh my gosh, greatest human ever right here, guys. This is Tess, just so everyone knows, and it was Tess's dad's birthday. All right, Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. So there is live music. There is a craft beer festival. I mean, look at all these people dancing and enjoying the festival themselves. It's family friendly, so everyone can get up there and kind of take it in and enjoy it. And there's normally a bounce house for the kids and snow cones, and it is honestly great. If you've never been, make sure that you get up there and check it out. There's also a green egg competition. So if you've ever seen those green eggs that people cook on, you're gonna want to go check out this competition because they're making a lot of crazy food. I know you particularly love the green eggs.
I do, and it's a lot of fun. Warm weather. It's good barbecue.
It's a good time.
Good times.
Yeah, and then something else we do want to talk about is there's a lot of resorts closing right now. Today is the final day for 4 resorts on the Epic Pass. So the first one, which brings me a little bit of sadness, is Park City. Park City will be closing today. It is that time of year, springtime, where things are just getting a little bit soupy on certain places. Telluride is closing, Crested Butte, and Mount Sunapee. Tess, you were just at Crested Butte.
I was just there 2 days ago. It was a lot of fun. Still some great snow to ski.
Still some great snow, so maybe you just want to go skin up after they close. Who knows? But get out there and enjoy it today while you can, and then get out and enjoy the last week of Beaver Creek, 2 more weeks of Vail. And speaking of Vail, Michelle is over in Vail right now. Michelle, how's the conditions looking over in Lion's Head, correct?
It is going to be a great day here in Lion's Head. And before we get to summertime and Blues, Brews, and Barbecue, we still have Spring Back to Vail coming up next weekend. So that is just one of my favorite events over here. Starting April 11th on Thursday, there's live music throughout different venues through town. But on Friday night, that's when festivities really start to kick off with a free concert at 6 p.m. at Ford Hall with Government Mule, which is such an awesome sort of jam band featuring Warren Hayes on guitar and vocals, part of the 3 greatest bands, the Allman Brothers, Government Mule and Dead, and Government Mule. So you will not want to meet that. And then on Saturday, we have another free concert at the Ford Amphitheater with Steel Pulse. So you can come on out, get your reggae on, and have some awesome spring skiing conditions, and then hit up all that awesome music. And to top all of that off, on Sunday, we have the World Pond Skimming Championships at Golden Peak over in Vail. So that is such a fun must-see event. So the venue opens at noon, but the pond skimming really doesn't start to kick off till about 3 o'clock. And then skiers, jumpers, riders are going to be judged on distance, style, creativity, water resistance. So it is always so much fun just to go to that event and sort of be a people watcher and see what, tricks and everything everyone is styling. But we are going to have a lot more coming up for you this morning on Good Morning Vail. I believe Chris Anthony is going to be in the house later on today. But up next, we're going to have a short break and a local check of the weather.
I'm Sam Morris from the U.S. Ski Team, hailing from Sugarloaf Mountain, and you're watching TV8 Vail.
Ready to break through your allergies? People everywhere are reaching for Allegra, the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief. It starts strong and stays strong for 24 hours. Get back to the moment with Allegra.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
I switched to Verizon because I was tired of having my calls dropped. I had friends that were next to me and they weren't having these issues. And they said, like, you need to switch. And then I heard that I could get Apple Music if I switched over. And I said, boom. Music is very important to me. I come from the techno era, but I'm hip hop at heart.
The best network is even better with more music on us. Get Apple Music included with Unlimited. Plus, save big when you switch. Only on Verizon.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Since I've started skiing, I barely knew how to put on 2 skis, and now I've really progressed and I'm able to ski nearly everything on the mountain. There's always something out there that you could learn. Tricks in the terrain park, how to ski moguls better. I learned stuff that's fun and stuff that I can do with my friends.
I didn't expect the program to be this rewarding for somebody who's been a skier for so many years. It has made it so much more fun. Anybody could benefit from the ski program.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Gorgeous morning at the top of Beaver Creek, sun rising right over those clouds. You got a nice view of Game Creek Bowl and Ptarmigan Ridge in Vail. Oh boy, what a morning we are gonna have, what a day we're gonna have. Full-on springtime conditions today, as it's going to be mostly sunny throughout the course of the day. Very, very comfortable temperatures. Starting off in Vail Village at the base of Vail at 8 a.m. at 23 degrees. Getting up to 38 by noon, topping off at 46 later on this afternoon. Potential for just a little bit of cloud cover moving in and out throughout the course of the day, but it should be very sunny throughout the majority of the day. Panning our view out to the I-70 corridor as a whole, fairly similar conditions in Breckenridge and Keystone as in Vail and Beaver Creek, with Keystone in the mid-40s, Breckenridge at 36, Vail 35, Beaver Creek 37 degrees. Boy, that sun is starting to warm up as it peeks over that cloud. It's going to be nice. Looking ahead into the 5-day forecast now, we're going to get one or two more days of spring and sunshine before a storm system moves into our valley right around Tuesday, potentially Tuesday evening, and then Tuesday evening through Thursday, maybe between 4 to 9 inches of additional powder for the day. So that sure would be great news. That's according to our friends at Open Snow. Very comfortable temperatures throughout the day. And thanks to Sun and Ski for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
This is such a great time to be out here and enjoy the hill because it's quieted down a little bit from spring break, yet the mountain is still 100% open. So you get to enjoy all of that spread out and not deal with the crowds. This is probably one of my favorite time of year to ski out here. However, you do want to take your time getting up in the morning. Let it soften up a little bit. We have 24 of 31 lifts open right now, so some of the carpets and some of the lifts are starting to shut down, but you still have access to 100% of the mountain. You've got 195 trails, over 5,000 acres still ready to ride. And we have had about 2 inches in the last 7 days. So with 315 inches so far this season, we still have epic conditions on this hill for you to enjoy. So again, take your time getting out there this morning, let it soften up, follow the sun. We're gonna take a look and see how the conditions are over in Beaver Creek. How's it looking over there, Maddie?
Oh my gosh, Beaver Creek is absolutely beautiful. I've been up skiing the last few days and the conditions up there have been so good. Like you said, if you wait till that afternoon point, if you get out there starting at maybe 10, 11 o'clock, it is perfect conditions. 2 inches on Beaver Creek Mountain over the last 24 hours. If you were over here in Avon yesterday, it definitely hailed where I live in Avon. So those nice fresh 2 inches up on Beaver Creek Mountain are going to be absolutely gorgeous. This is a live shot looking down from patrol headquarters up in Beaver Creek. That's looking down Red Buffalo Run. That's a great place to start your morning. If maybe you're just looking for some mellow groomers out there, then you can come down Red Tail to Talons. And Talons, this is the last week that they're going to be open. They're open till 3 p.m. You can go out there, sit on the deck, enjoy a nice mimosa, or maybe just have some fabulous food. They've got a nice little grill going. So make sure that you go up to Beaver Creek and enjoy all of the fun terrain up there. We want to thank Inspirato for bringing you this resort report this morning. Now coming up, we're going to go check in with a brewery up in Leadville that our producer has promised to take me to. So I'm going to hold her to that word after we watch this. So stay tuned.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Hi, I'm Chris Anthony, professional skier and one of Warren Miller's film athletes. I love snow and so does Chaos. CTR by Chaos Hats is my choice for smart and protective headwear gear. Here's a few of my favorite models of CTR for staying warm and outside this winter. The Mistral Pro Balaclava can be worn under the helmet or alone. This hinge allows you to adjust the windproof face mask for mixed conditions. Another great way to stay warm is the CTR's modern single seam UHB Balaclava, which is antimicrobial and super breathable. Clean lines for the discerning alpinist. The Headwall Versatile Glove is lightweight, stretchy, wind and water resistant. And it has a smartphone sensor thumb and index finger. Whether it's on the slopes, hiking, snowshoeing, Nordic skiing, or ice skating, Chaos has the winter gear solution. Find us at these stores.
I'm here with Maggie, one of the beer tenders at Periodic Brewing right in the heart of downtown Leadville. Maggie, for people that haven't been here before, describe the atmosphere, because as I walked in, I felt immediately comfortable.
That's kind of our goal. It's family owned. It's a really family friendly place. We want everyone to feel comfortable here, whether you're having a beer or a soda or coming in for a snack. We get people from all different ages and lifestyles, hobbies come in.
Well, and we were talking off camera. How is it that you ended up here?
Okay, so I came to visit here with my fiance not too long ago, and we started a little south in BB, but made our way up to Leadville. We spent most of our time here and just kind of fell in love with the town and this place specifically. We talked to the owners and employees and I just loved it, and we moved up here shortly after.
So you came, you fell in love with it, and then you moved here so that you could work here and be part of this community.
Yeah, we both got jobs here and that's what we wanted, and it worked out.
That's amazing. Okay, now when people come in, I have to admit, I don't really like beer, Maggie, but you have kombucha on tap.
Yeah, we try to have options for people who don't like beer because we know that that's a thing. We usually have ciders, a couple different ciders, and then kombuchas. And kombucha's great because it's non-alcoholic, so if you're not trying to get a buzz on at a high altitude, there's an option for you.
Right, and then of course for people that do love beer, you have such a great variety.
Yeah, all sorts of styles. It depends seasonally too, but we've got things from dark stouts to light blondes and kolsches and everything in between.
Yum, and it's brewed right here in Leadville?
Yeah, so a lot of what we do is brewed here in the back of the house or in our other location in North Glen, which is near Denver.
Nice, all right. And then of course we have a nice little buffet on our table here, so you have some great snacks that go along with the drink. So tell us about some of the things that we have on our table.
So here are the nachos. They're pretty great. They're made with bison cactus chili, which is delicious if you like spice, and our beer cheese soup. The truffle parmesan popcorn is killer. When people walk out with it, the rest of the restaurant will smell and order because it smells so good. And then the meat and cheese boards are pretty popular too. There's just a good variety of things to munch on.
Right, so a lot of different ways to fuel up after a day of adventures here in the mountains. And then, you know, being pretty much right in the heart of Leadville, it's really easy to access too after you go have a day of adventures. And what are your typical hours?
We are open, in summer hours is noon to about 9, and then winter, some days, Sunday, Monday, we're open from 3 to 9. And that's a loose 9.
I love that it's a loose 9. It just depends on how many people are here, connecting, having a good time. So 9-ish, which is amazing. And so, you know, when people come in, there's also a totally different upstairs from the downstairs bar area where you can just kind of kick back, relax, and play some games.
Hang out, yeah, we've got couches, big tables for like larger families, tons of board games, TVs. You can flip on a movie and hang out for a while and just relax, drink a beer.
I mean, are you getting the sense that everyone is welcome and it's a great place to come on in, kick back, enjoy? Again, it's Periodic Brewing, located right here in the heart of Leadville. Maggie, thank you so much for sharing with us today. Make sure that you stop on by next time you're here. It's definitely worth it. Cheers.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
This is a live shot over in Lion's Head. It is beautiful, sunny morning here in the valley, so make sure that you get out there and you enjoy the sunshine. We are only anticipating to see mostly sunny skies throughout the course of today, and those temperatures are going to warm up, so we are going to see a nice warm day ahead of us. 23 degrees around 8 a.m. Then by noon, we're looking at a high of 38 degrees, so a nice warm day. By 4 p.m., 46 degrees, and then by 8 p.m., we will start to see those temperatures cool down a little bit. If you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, maybe headed down towards Denver, it's going to be a nice warm day in Denver. Sunny, 71 degrees and sunny skies down there, 47 in Vail, 53 in Avon, and then 60 in Eagle. So these spring conditions are really here. So it is going to be a beautiful day. We've got a couple more days of sunshine and then maybe some precipitation into our future. On Monday, we are expecting a high of 50 degrees. So nice and warm. Beautiful sunshine on Monday. Tuesday, we are expecting a little bit of cloud coverage, but those temperatures being nice and warm. And then by Wednesday, those temperatures are going to drop quite a bit. Into the weekend, we will continue to see that chance of precipitation linger. We want to thank Boost Oxygen for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now we're going to take a look at some spring skiing tips on how you can enjoy these spring days to your absolute fullest.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
the bright, intense sunshine that you see behind me makes for really fun skiing and snowboarding in the afternoons here, but it also means that the snow starts to melt throughout the course of the day. A lot of moisture content gets in it, and that means it's time to start really thinking about the snow freezing or thawing during the day and then freezing overnight. And I picked up this little ice chunk from the side of the run to perfectly sort of illustrate what happens overnight. So all that moisture content that gets in the snow hardens up and turns into ice. And the groomers typically groom at night. So they're grooming when the snow is really soft. So as soon as it starts to freeze, even the groomers that are normally soft turn pretty hard. And we did get a couple fresh inches of snow, like Maddie was saying. So there is some snow on top of frozen groomers right now. So that makes it even more dangerous to know your terrain out there. So in the mornings, just maybe go a little bit slower. Make sure to stick to groomed runs. Don't go off into the trees and the moguls. Those are going to be really, really hard packed. The groomers are going to be very fast, potentially slightly sticky if you've been using warm weather wax on your skis or snowboards, so take a little caution in that. By the time we get to around noontime, what starts to occur is soupy mashed potato consistency snow. And essentially what that means is that it's really heavy and difficult to turn. So just keep your wits about you and stay safe and have fun out there. And Maddie, you're going to be giving us some tips on high altitude because we live at high altitude.
I know, so for people that are here visiting and maybe you live at a lower elevation or maybe you even live at sea level, coming up here can kind of be a challenge. It does make everything a little more difficult as you are struggling to maybe breathe or feel like you're very comfortable getting out and about. And there are some very severe signs of altitude sickness. One of them is always dizziness, nausea, fatigue. So if you are experiencing any of these, some of the things that really help out to make you feel better is if you drink a lot of water. Sometimes it's good to give yourself a little break throughout the day. Make sure that you're replenishing it. Easy does it, so just relax. Don't push yourself too hard on your first day or maybe on your second day. And then especially on days like today when that sunshine is out, make sure that when you do start to feel a little worn down, that you allow yourself some time in the shade. It will help you feel a lot better. And then maybe you do have to go to the doctors. Make sure that you listen to what they're saying and you follow what they're saying. Give yourself some time to acclimate. Seek help if you need to, and then you can always prepare to come out here. So maybe before you get on your flight out here, drink an Acclimate, and it's at this powder that you can put into your water. Shake it up, drink it just like an emergency. So drink some Acclimate, drink a lot of water before you get out here. Keep yourself nice and hydrated just to keep yourself from feeling sick while you're out here. But I mean, it's such a good time of year to get out here. Coming up next, we're going to check in with Michelle and see what that UV forecast is since we have a day filled with beautiful sunshine.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Yeah, especially with these spring conditions and everyone chasing the sun, you're definitely going to want to have an SPF of 30 or above on. We are going to have a bright, sunny day. It's already hitting me. The UV index is a 5 today between 11 and 4 o'clock. So if you're waiting a little bit later to get out and get on the hill, you're going to absolutely want to follow the sun, which means take a break now and then, get out of the direct sunlight, reapply that sunblock, because again, those hours that you're on the hill and you're getting that reflection off of the snow with a UV index of a 5, you're going to see a lot of people getting burnt who don't reapply today. So make sure you are getting that sunblock on. Don't fry, reapply. This way you can get out there and enjoy your whole week because that sun is strong, especially at altitude at times of year like this. Just make sure you take frequent breaks, go in the shade. If you're outside listening to that opera music, same thing. So lots more coming up for you today. We're gonna have a check with our local weather and a check on that road report too.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Coyote Cafe is a Beaver Creek staple for its vibrant atmosphere, killer Mexican cuisine, including our new taqueria menu, and inventive scratch-made cocktails, craft beers, and signature margaritas. Catch live music on the patio, snag great après specials, watch the game on our big screen, or join the Mug Club. And make the Yoti, as the locals like to call it, your next stop for lunch and dinner. Open 7 days a week.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
A gorgeous spring day here in the valley and really across the entire state of Colorado. We are expecting to see warm temperatures even starting off the morning. 23 degrees around 8 a.m., 38 by noon, 46 by 4 p.m. And then later into this evening, those temperatures will start to drop, but 39 degrees around 8 p.m. is still pretty warm out there. Beautiful sunshine throughout the course of the morning and then maybe some cloud coverage later this afternoon. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, maybe headed eastbound down towards Denver, the temperatures down there are going to be nice and warm. 71 and beautiful sunshine down in Denver, 47 in Vail, 53 in Avon, and then 60 in Eagle. So nice sunshine across the entire state. Then as we take a look ahead, tomorrow we are expecting some more sunshine, maybe just a little bit of cloud coverage, but a high of about 50 degrees. And then on to Tuesday, we have a high of 54, a lot of cloud coverage. On Wednesday, a 90% chance of precipitation, and those temperatures are going to be cool enough for it to actually be snow. And then into the weekend, we are anticipating some more snowfall, so it is going to be a great closing weekend at Beaver Creek as they are expecting to get that fresh new snow. If you are getting out there and doing anything in the spring, make sure that you're hashtagging all your pictures Vail TV8 on social media. That way we can share them, maybe live on camera. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at the road report, so stay tuned.
Roads are looking pretty clear this morning. No real effect from any freeze-thaw ice overnight. No storm system, so nice, easy, smooth driving out there on I-70 today if you're traveling between Summit or Eagle County down to Denver or further west to Grand Junction. And since we don't have any real incidences to discuss today, we wanted to bring up a topic that really starts making itself prominent here in the spring and then also moving on into the summer as well, and that's sun glare. Up here at high altitude, we tend to get a little more prominent sun glare than most places because look at the intensity of that sun behind me, and just imagine driving into that and coming around a corner or coming out of the shade of the trees and then hitting that sun. So that's really going to have a big effect on you. So some tips to sort of mitigate that are lowering your sunshade, wearing polarized sunglasses, maybe driving a little slower in these early morning hours before the sun peaks in the sky around 11 to noon. And sun glare, big consideration if you're headed east in the morning or west in the evening. So following your commute, if you're living in Eagle or Gypsum, to Vail and then back home, that's when sun glare is at its peak for you guys. But if you keep those things in mind, just keep those sunshades down and just drive a little bit slower, and especially watch yourself transitioning from shadow to sun and back to shadow. That's when it can have a really big effect on you. All right, stay safe out there. Go hit up these resorts, and coming up next, we're going to check out a local bed and breakfast here in Avon.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvale.com.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Welcome to Mine House Bed and Breakfast right here in Avon, and I'm here with its owner, Todd. Todd, Mine House Bed and Breakfast, tell us a little bit about how many people you can accommodate and what the accommodations are like here.
Okay, so it's a bed and breakfast, not just a standard hotel room, not a condo, not a rental house. But we kind of incorporate all the aspects, what we think the best aspects of each one of those things. Plus, you have your own maids and people to make your breakfast in the morning, and people to talk to as well as far as what's going on in the valley and the things that are to do around here. So we have 2 houses right next door to each other. Each house has 10 bedrooms. Every room has its own bathroom, shower, has its own TV. You have internet, Wi-Fi internet throughout the houses, so you have good access to all your electronics and that kind of your modern conveniences as well. One of the things we like to do, we want to try to make it homey. So our motto is make Mine House your home in the heart of the Rockies. So when you check in, a lot of people are kind of weary and that kind of stuff. So one of the first things we like to do is we like to offer a bottle of water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And then since if you make mama happy, you make everybody else happy. So we always try to cater to the women especially. And that's, sexist that I am, we try to take care of mama. So, so one of the things we do is we give a flower to the couples and the nice young ladies. So you can pick out the rose that you would like.
Oh, I might just have to take all of those. That's so nice. But what a nice greeting when people come in, and definitely not just your average hotel greeting.
Right. So we bring people in. We have them sit down on the couch in the office. We find out what they're doing. We try to optimize what their vacation experience can be. We give some advice on what to do, what to see, so they and try to improve what they think their experience is going to be, and try to give them concierge and personal service kind of stuff. So we're trying to make everybody comfortable and feel at home.
Oh, I love that. And then when it comes to the different rooms that you have, they're not all the same, right?
No, it's so these started out as houses. They were specifically built to be a bed and breakfast. So we have some safety features with alarms and sprinklers and that kind of stuff. But every room is a little bit different. So we have 4 rooms that have just queen size beds. The rest of them all have king size beds. A total of 18 rooms, 14 king size bedrooms. They also are a little variety of different layouts and amenities. We also have one that's a condo, that's a queen size bed with a pull out. So we have a variety of things you can choose from. We have 4 different kind of sections to the duplexes, so it's perfect for weddings and families and reunions and that kind of stuff. So we can kind of isolate you or put you together and put you off in a corner and have your own private experience as well.
That's amazing. And then it's right here in Avon, so the location is really close to just about everything. And if people want to go ahead and book with you, what's the best way to do that?
So we're on all the standard internet travel agency websites, all the Expedia family, all of the Booking.com family. So between those, there's about 250 different websites in 40 different languages. We have our own as well. You can book directly through us, or you can give us a call. So our website address is www.minhaususa.com. So it's Minehouse USA, spelled the German way. So once again, it's www.minhaususa.com. Or you can give us a call, 970-949-4287. And we answer the phone personally. We don't put you on a hold or anything like that. We answer the phone, we talk to you, and we find out what you need, and do our best to take care of you and make you feel at home and one of the family.
I mean, I already feel like I'm right at home, so make sure to get online or give them a call and book your stay today.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
And happy birthday to Tess's dad out there. Hopefully he'll get to get out and enjoy his day. It is a gorgeous day here in Lions Head, and the sun is just starting to peek through these buildings here. We are starting off this morning around 23 degrees or so right now, but that sun is out, and it is going to continue to warm up today and just be a gorgeous day throughout Eagle County. We're going to warm up to about 38 degrees by noon, and it's going to keep going all the way up into the mid 40s. 46 degrees by 4 o'clock today. Some clouds making their way in as we move through the day, but it should be a gorgeous day with a mild evening, only dropping down to 39 degrees by 8 o'clock. If you want to head over to the outlets, they have some great deals going on right now. 44 degrees over in Keystone, 36 in Breckenridge, and 37 up in Beaver Creek. Really mild, easy driving conditions throughout the day. Watch out for some of that sun glare this morning if you are headed east to head over to those outlets. Otherwise, you should have nice, clear roads. And then it's going to continue to be a beautiful day tomorrow. We're going to reach up into the 50s for next week. 50 degrees on Monday with sunny skies, a few more clouds on Tuesday, up to 54 with temperatures dropping on Wednesday and Thursday as our next chance of snow moves in. 31 on Wednesday, 27 on Thursday. So this is going to be a great time to come up and get ready for spring back to Vail. So you are not going to want to go anywhere. We're going to have a short break, and once we get back, it's the Watch and Win. So stay with us and let's see what Maddie has for everyone in the Watch and Win today.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
It is that time of the morning where we are giving stuff away. So of course, as always, to start, we're going to give away this fabulous TV8 neck gaiter. Why not represent your favorite TV station here in the Vail Valley while out skiing or riding? But then in the summertime, if you like to fly fish or hike, you can use this in so many ways. And then of course, we're giving away a can of Boost Oxygen, so maybe you are having a hard time acclimating to the altitude, or you've been skiing really hard and your muscles are a little bit sore. This is going to help you tremendously with all of that. And then of course, we're giving away 2 Kind bars. They're the perfect size snack to put in your pockets while you're out there enjoying the mountains, and then they're going to allow you to refuel pretty quickly up on the slopes. To win all of these prizes, all you have to do is call and tell us your favorite run on Vail Mountain. So all you have to do, your favorite run on Vail Mountain. Our phone number is 970-754-8888. Tess is standing by the phones for you to win all of these good prizes. So make sure that you give us a call and stay tuned, because we've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
Brought to you by Kind Snacks. Ingredients you can see and pronounce. Give Kind a try.
So Vail Mountain grooms over 1,000 acres a night. It's what Vail's known for. We have 30 machines that focus on grooming. We're talking about the train park side, our winch cats, the cats that can groom the super steep slopes, and also our free groomer fleet as well. The free groomers focus on, grooming everything from Lost Boy to Beck and Blue Sky and kind of everything in between. Our groomers work, it's a fairly simple concept with some complex pieces behind it. It has the front end, the blade, which can help knock down everything from moguls to uneven terrain. It can help doze out the snow during snowmaking, help push, form, and shape pieces like you see in a train park.
This is a piston bully 400. We have a mixed fleet here. We run piston bully and pre-nos. We call them red and blue cats.
The snowcat tracks, one of the interesting things that people don't know about snowcats is the tracks actually allow the cat to sit on top of the snow. It actually has less of an impact downward, pounds per square foot, than you do in just a pair of ski boots, normal boots. It helps the machine sit on top. And then the back end of the cat, the part that leaves that classic grooming piece, is called the tiller and the flap. And the tiller is a rotating bar that helps chop up the snow, get it into a more manageable piece, and then behind it, the cat's actual tiller piece leaves that groove track that people are used to seeing when they go out and ski a beautiful grooming.
So the controls at my hand are my blade, and then also my tiller behind me. This is my tiller speed. It goes 1 through 9. That's how fast that tiller is going to be spinning behind me.
The operators are some of the unsung heroes of mountain operations. They're running the cats when the general public's not out and about to really truly be able to focus on grooming. They really truly take a sense of pride in what they're doing. They get to see almost every single sunrise and sunset, starlit skies that people across the country don't get to experience. When we're getting 10 to 20 inches in the middle of the night, they're in the middle of it. They're out working through the middle of the night and into the early morning hours. There's no other ski resort in the world that has the level of technology that we've focused in on Vail. We're working with a company out of Canada that's called Isaacs. We're collecting everything from the GPS, from the cat location, RPM, the tiller depth, the speed of the machine. And we share these reports daily and weekly with our operators. And out of that, what we get is we're actually seeing a reduction in our fuel usage and also an increase in production on the trail side, acres groomed per night. It really makes me proud. It's a great group of mountain operations folks that are doing a ton of work behind the scenes that people get to enjoy every single day, day in and day out.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
What a gorgeous day here in the Vail Valley. I'm on top of Beaver Creek right now. And look at those gorgeous little snow crystals reflecting off the snow. It's a result of the intense sunshine that's already occurring today. You know, we're about to show you this hourly forecast, but let me tell you, it feels so much warmer as a result of the zero clouds in the sky and the very intense sunshine, and I am absolutely loving it. Today's going to be one of those great goggle tan days, or a good day to put on sunscreen if you don't want one of those. Temperatures today at the base of Vail Village at 8 a.m. starting off around 23 degrees, but again, it feels much warmer than that out due to the sunshine. Getting up to 38 by noon, topping off around 46 later on this afternoon. And as we pan our view out, take a look at the I-70 corridor as a whole, pretty much more the same from Summit all the way over to Eagle County. Keystone at 44 degrees, Breckenridge 36, Vail 35, and Beaver Creek 37. Those are your on-mountain temperatures as opposed to the base of Vail temperatures we saw with the hourly forecast. And I would say enjoy this and enjoy tomorrow, because as we look ahead into that 5-day forecast, winter just doesn't want to go away. I guess the groundhog really did see his shadow. It's going to hold on to winter a little bit longer as we're getting 50 degrees and sunny tomorrow. Then the clouds are going to roll in on Tuesday, and then a big storm system that's been brewing in the Pacific moves into our valley Wednesday through Friday, potentially bringing with it between 4 to 9 inches of snow according to our friends at Open Snow, and additionally much cooler temperatures down in the mid to lower 30s Wednesday through Friday. So be aware of that as we move on into the week. And thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather. And coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
All right, for today's Lens of the Day, we are talking this Oakley Line Miner with the Sapphire Prism lens in it. The reason that these prism lenses are so nice is because they cover such a broad spectrum of light in one goggle lens. So starting with that rose-based tint and then kind of building its way up from there, allowing you to really see that contrast in the snow with that rose-based tint. If there is some cloud coverage, maybe those clouds settle down a little bit and then create kind of a little fog inversion on certain parts of the mountain. These goggles are going to allow you to see in that. Even if on the top of the mountain it is bright sunshine, with this goggle you'll be allowed to see in all those conditions. They have 3 goggle lenses that cover the broadest spectrum of light, and the Sapphire is one of them. And then they have the Torch and the Jade. I personally ski in the Jade lens and I love mine, so maybe you're looking for a goggle lens that does cover that very broad spectrum of light. This is the goggle lens for you. They've got it in so many different styles. Maybe you want to go with a frameless look. You can always get an Oakley flight deck to make sure that you have the exact style and look you want at the Goggle Bar right there at the top of Bridge Street. They've got a million options for you to choose from, and it is absolutely incredible to go in there and look at all the goggles. So make sure that you check out Eyepieces of Vail Goggle Bar right there at the top of Bridge Street. Now we're going to take a quick break, and then coming up next, we're going to take a look at some really nice golf courses, so stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans, and when I'm not hosting Good Morning Vail and getting you psyched to be out on the mountain, I'm out enjoying the mountain myself.
Ready to break through your allergies? People everywhere are reaching for Allegra, the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief. It starts strong and stays strong for 24 hours. Get back to the moment with Allegra.
Yo, check this out.
Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Welcome to the Eagle Ranch Golf Course, an 18-hole public course located just 30 minutes west of Vail. Eagle Ranch offers the longest season of any golf course in the Vail Valley. Designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, Eagle Ranch features wide fairways and 5 tee boxes to play from and is truly fun for the whole family. Let's go over to the driving range and meet head pro Jeff Boyer and learn a little bit more about the course. Nice looking swing there, Jeff.
Thanks, Henry. Great to see you. Welcome to Eagle Ranch.
Thanks for having us. So Eagle Ranch is truly one of my favorite golf courses around. Really fun to play, close to Vail. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what makes it so special?
You know, Eagle is really a family-oriented community, and so is the golf course. It's a great golf course for just about any golfer to play. It's a little bit more spread out, not quite as high of elevation changes, makes it more straightforward. You can hit driver on most of the par 4s and par 5s, which people like to be able to do, especially with the altitude here and the ball flies further. On average, it's probably 8 to 10 degrees warmer than Vail. The golf course, because of that, is in great shape for much of the season.
One of my favorite things about Eagle Ranch is actually the grill back here. Great place to eat. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, the grill is great. Great food and cocktails, beers, right here at the clubhouse.
So there's a lot of great holes to choose from, but what would you consider to be the signature hole here at Eagle Ranch?
The most memorable is definitely number 12. It requires a lot of precision but power, long enough to carry the second shot, which you have to make over a creek that runs through the hole.
Sounds like a great challenge. Let's go give it a try.
All right. You ready?
Ready.
All right.
Worried about this hole though.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
Looks like a fun day to play.
Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous.
All right, Jeff, so we've made it out to 12. Tell me what makes it the signature hole.
Well, it's a beautiful hole, and it's also a very challenging one to play. You have to hit a long and precise drive off of the tee. Then you're forced to make a decision on whether or not to lay up on your second shot or try to get over the creek that is out there. And then you have a third shot to a fairly level green. But one thing that you can't see from the tee box here is we actually have an alternate green. It was too challenging for the everyday golfer, so we built an alternate green. That's the one that most people use, but the old green is actually really fun to play, and maybe we should try that today.
I'm up for the challenge. Let's do it.
All right. Good ball.
Ooh. Nice.
Nice drive right in the middle.
Right where you told me to hit it.
The end of the fairway is 125 yards if you want to lay up, but you've only got 160 to clear the creek and hit it to this safe area over here. 180 or 190 really puts you in a perfect spot up there.
Let's do it.
Perfect.
That'll play.
Oh, baby.
Man, that's a tight little green there, huh?
It is, isn't it? Great putt, Henry.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks so much for having us, showing us your signature hole. I'm hungry. I'm going to go down to the grill and grab a burger, but you should come out to the Eagle Ranch Golf Club.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Well, it's been an absolutely gorgeous morning up here on Beaver Creek, and they did get a couple fresh inches of snow last night. As I kind of leaned down here, and we were doing a lot of that earlier this season. We're getting down to the end of it, and heavy moisture content in the snow today. It's good to make some good snowballs out of this stuff. And a big thing to note about Beaver Creek today, there are some chairlifts closing, so the western part of the mountain, including Arrowhead and parts of Bachelor Gulch, Those chairlifts are going to be shutting down as we wind our season down, as next weekend is the last weekend for Beaver Creek. So as a result of these snow conditions and that freeze-thaw cycle we have overnight and this fresh snow that we've had, it's going to be a great day to stay on the front side and kind of chase the sun around so that you're staying on sunny aspects. Maybe sleep in a little bit, start your day off on either Latigo or Strawberry Park area where it's getting exposed to a ton of sunshine, and go celebrate the season by hitting up Arrowhead for the last time and Bachelor Gulch as the sun makes its way over to the more western zones of Beaver Creek, and maybe check out a deck or two as well. I know I love to just bask in decks all over Vail Mountain on days like today. Beaver Creek has a pretty awesome deck just below Spruce Saddle here. But the big thing to note about today is to just kind of stay out of the trees and be aware that ungroomed terrain as a result of this fresh snow is going to have little ice chunks and ice bumps underneath it. That may have looked like a soft little piece of powder, but that was indeed a hard ice chunk. And you don't want to be dealing with that, especially if you're in kind of relaxed ski and snowboard mode. So stick to those groomers, follow the sun around today, and celebrate a great season at Beaver Creek as some chairlifts are clothing. And thanks to Christie Sports for sponsoring this first chair. And coming up next, we're going to check in with Michelle, take a look at the weather.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
It is starting out to be a bright, beautiful sunny day here in Lions Head, and what a difference from a few minutes ago whenever I was standing in the shade to right now when I'm in the sun. It feels like such a difference in temperature, but we're starting off at about 23 degrees this morning, but with that sun out, it is going to warm up so fast today. We're going to be moving all the way up to 38 by noon, and then it's just going to continue to warm up with that sun throughout the day, going all the way up to 46 by 4 o'clock. We are going to have some clouds that move in towards that 4 o'clock hour today, but overall a beautiful, mild, warm day, only dropping down to 39 degrees by about 8 o'clock tonight. So definitely a day to get out and enjoy some of these mild spring temperatures. If you're traveling throughout the I-70 corridor, we're looking at 44 over in Keystone, 36 in Breckenridge, 37 in Beaver Creek, with easy driving conditions today. Nice weather, no snow on the road. So feel free to check out one of Vail Resort's other resorts over in Summit County. Great day to head over there. And then tomorrow is just going to be some more of this sunshine. Looking at temperatures, hopefully hitting 50 degrees on Monday with sunshine. Then Tuesday, 54 degrees with a few more clouds coming in, and then we have the big change for Wednesday and Thursday. Our next chance of snow coming on Wednesday, dropping down to 31 degrees and 27 on Thursday. Still cool on Friday, slightly warmer back up to 35. So springtime in the Rockies. Enjoy those sunny days, mild temperatures. Stay with us. There's lots more coming up in this 8 o'clock hour, including Chris Anthony in the house. Stay with us.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up.
Good morning and welcome to hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail. Today is Sunday, April 7th. We have a week left in Beaver Creek ski season, and then we have 2 weeks left in Vail ski season, so make sure that you get out there and you enjoy it while you still can. There are a few resorts on the Epic Pass that are closing as of today. Today is the final day to get out there and enjoy these resorts. The first one, which always brings me just a little bit of sadness because this is my home resort, is Park City, Utah. They are closing. Today is their final day. Telluride is closing today at Crested Butte and Mount Sunapee. So make sure that if you are in any of these areas where you can go enjoy any of these ski resorts you get out there. Closing day is always a fun day, and like I said, 1 week away from Beaver Creek's closing day, 2 weeks away from Vail's, so we've got a little time left here in the mountains. And then if you do want to keep skiing, you can go over to Breckenridge because they're going to be open for a nice chunk of time since they extended their season this year. Speaking of getting out there and enjoying the mountains, though, let's check in with Eric, who's up on Beaver Creek Mountain. Eric, you look fabulous soaking in that sunshine behind you.
Oh, hey, Maddie, you better believe it. It has been amazing up here this morning, and things haven't even gotten going on Beaver Creek yet. The lifties were all in a celebratory mood. I saw a couple people skinning up to splitboard down Beaver Creek today. Just a couple fresh inches of snow, warm sunshine. We've been giving you guys the weather reports. And let me say, it feels about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than those up here on the mountain right now, and it's just going to get warmer throughout the course of the day. Today might be a good day for tank top skiing. Make sure to put your sunscreen on. It's a good day for goggle tans too. I think I'm getting a little bit of those right now, just even standing up here early this morning. But I'm reporting live on Beaver Creek for First Chair. I'm going to be taking a run with you guys in just a little bit. I can't quite go down until around 8:30 when the lifts start running. But my plan is to head down Latigo, potentially over to Gold Dust, because it's really important to stick to groomers right now since it has been so hard packed. We got a great Good Morning Vail in store for you. We're going to have Chris Anthony live in the studio. Michelle is live in Vail, and of course Maddie Evans live in the studio as well. Stick around. We're going to check in with Michelle and get a look at that weather coming up next.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lions Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
My favorite part about snowshoeing with Walking Mountain Science Center is introducing visitors of all ages to not just good exercise, but also behind-the-scenes look at Vail Mountain and our public lands, our national forests. We offer free daily guided snowshoe tours at the top of the Eagle Bond at our Nature Discovery Center.
Woohoo! Snowshoeing is awesome.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
It is warming up fast here in Lions Head and making out to be just a beautiful, beautiful morning so far. If you are just waking up and getting ready to get out on the hill today, take your time, let all this snow soften up a little bit in the sun. So have an extra cup of coffee, enjoy your morning, finish a little Good Morning Vail on the telly while you relax, and then head on out because it is gonna warm up today. 38 degrees by noon, continuing up to 46 by 4 o'clock. We are going to have some of those clouds make their way into the valley as we hit that 4 o'clock hour. It's going to stay a nice mild evening, only dropping down to 39 by about 8 o'clock tonight. So nice, comfortable temperatures for a little après in the village. Maybe find some live music. 44 over in Keystone, 36 in Breckenridge, and 37 in Beaver Creek. So sunny throughout Colorado today. Nice, easy driving conditions through the I-70 corridor. So make your way outside, enjoy your day in Eagle County, Summit County, wherever you are in Colorado. But you're probably gonna want to head up to the mountains here as we get ready for spring back. But if you're enjoying today, tomorrow is going to warm up even nicer, all the way up to 50 degrees for tomorrow, Monday, with sunny skies. So how nice is that? Continuing into Tuesday with nice, warm, mild temperatures, a few more clouds making their way in. Enjoy it now, because it is going to start to change as we get to the middle of next week, as we have another chance of snow making their way in, and temperatures are going to drop back down to the upper 20s, low 30s. So take your time, come on up, enjoy the spring conditions. If you want to get a closer look at spring conditions, we're going to check in with Eric and that first chair next.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Hanging out on decks on mountain is probably my favorite part about spring skiing and snowboarding in Vail and Beaver Creek. And I kind of cruised my way over to a deck here at Beaver Creek, this one just below Spruce Saddle. You head down Latigo, and it's just on the right side of the run before you get to Rose Bowl, and it gives you such incredible views of the Gore Range just right behind me there. Really amazing stuff. A lot of Vail's decks tend to be more blue sky basin facing or sundown bowl facing, like Windows deck. So this one's really unique, that you just get to take in the majesty of the Gore Range, which is actually the largest mountain range in Colorado that doesn't have a 14er. And then there wasn't a ton of gold in the Gore Range, so prospectors weren't exploring it too much to find gold. So there's not a lot of roads there too. So it's one of the most unexplored mountain ranges in Colorado. Really thick and rugged mountains, especially considering that there isn't a 14er, a really high elevation one. The highest peak is 13,060. So this deck at Beaver Creek gets you a good view of the Gore Range. And then also looking off into the distance there, that's Vail Mountain and Game Creek Bowl. You can kind of see the runs coming down that. And the top of Eagle's Nest just a little bit to the left, which is the top of the Lion's Head Gondola and the Eagle Bond Gondola. So incredible views here on this deck at Beaver Creek. Highly recommend you stop by here, pack out your food if you're going to bring a lunch up here. And thanks to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery for sponsoring this first year. And coming up next, we've got the gear experts from Christie Sports live in the studio.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
There are those who stand forever ready to defend the nation, ready to fight for what matters, no matter what.
Let's go! Get my round in there!
Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
All right, 3, 2, 1,
It is that time of the year where you should be buying all of the gear you need to really wrap up your season, to start preparing for next season. And we've got gear expert here, Dawson Pickett from Christie Sports. Dawson, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I mean, I'm pretty excited to talk some gear, so let's start with the snowboard.
Yeah, today I've got, it's actually my personal board. It's the Burton Deep Thinker. I've got some Cartel bindings on there. And the Cartels are really nice bindings. They're a little bit more on the stiffer side, so it could give you all the control that you need no matter what you're doing on the hill.
Which is something that a lot of people like. And for someone that doesn't snowboard, could you explain to me the advantages of having that stiffer binding and what you mean by giving you more control out on the mountain?
Yeah, stiffer binding, you're just going to get a little bit more direct contact to the snowboard. So every little nuance turn that you're trying to make or adjustment that you're making when you're riding is going to go right back into the board. So you're going to get really good feel out of it. And where you want to go is basically where you're going to end up.
Which is really nice, because it's nice to have that control in skis too, but instead of on skis stiffening our bindings, we just stiffen our ski boots.
Exactly. And this is essentially what you're doing, since with a snowboard, you know, the binding setup is a little bit different than with skis, and most of that control in a ski boot is, you know, when you get a stiffer boot, whereas with the snowboard, you can get a little bit stiffer boot, but mostly the binding is what's going to make the difference.
Which is pretty cool. And you guys have a really good try before you buy program, meaning that I would imagine this is a demo binding right here. So people can come in, demo boards, demo bindings, and really know exactly what setup they want before they make the purchase.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that demo program, if you actually come in and demo that stuff for up to 3 days, you can use that towards the purchase of whatever gear you're trying to get. So skis, snowboards, anything in that nature, you can try it for 3 days, use that cost towards the purchase of that equipment.
Which is so nice, because then you can totally style yourself out head to toe. And speaking of head to toe, do a little male modeling for us. You've got some nice layers on from Christie Sports, as we were talking. Your hat, your long sleeve, and your vest, all from Christie Sports.
All from Christie Sports. I'm wearing my top layer here. This vest is a Patagonia Nano Puff. It's perfect for springtime. It really, you know, just allows you to breathe when you need to. And I've got this Arc'teryx fleece underneath. It's light, but it's going to keep you warm even in the, you know, little bit colder conditions. And then, of course, Cole hats. Their headgear is great. They've got a bunch of different varieties for you.
I know, they've got some pretty funny ones this year. I really, personally, I come into Christie Sports pretty frequently. I'm a frequent purchaser of things from the Christie Sports, and I really like the wolf hat that you guys have right now from Cole.
Yeah, that's a cool one. We've got a wolf, a moose, bears, a couple other cool things. I think they even have a Yeti this year.
Which is pretty cool. You guys are doing a great sale right now, not only on apparel, but on your hard goods department as well.
Yeah, most of our stuff in the store right now is actually marked down between 20 and 40%. So if you come on in, there's some really good deals that you can check out there.
And you guys have 4 fabulous locations throughout the valley. You work at the one here in Avon?
I do, and then we also have locations over at Beaver Creek, on the mountain, and Westvale, and at Vail, right at Gondola 1.
So a great variety of places to go. Something else that I always like to talk about you fabulous gear experts at Christie Sports, is that you guys do a full custom boot program, whether it's a ski boot, whether it's a snowboard boot. If you have a hard time with your feet being comfortable in those, you guys do custom insoles, you heat mold the boots, anything you can imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that, you know, we can really get you the foot fit that you're looking for. In a lot of cases, we can also just put that new footbed, one of the DFP footbeds, in that boot for you and customize it up, and it'll just really hold your foot in the perfect position when you're going down the hill.
which, I mean, makes a night and day difference in your ski boots. So maybe you're having a little bit of a problem. This is like your perfect solution. So make sure that you go into Christie Sports. Dawson, thank you so much for coming in this morning. Make sure that you stop by one of the 4 locations here in the Valley. Check out the fabulous sales, demo a board, maybe some bindings, or maybe you're not a boarder, maybe you're a skier. Make sure that you stop in there. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at that full weather forecast, so stay tuned.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
That is a look at Beaver Creek Golf Course, and spring weather means golf season is on its way, especially on nice sunny days like this. You can't help but be excited, right? So that temperature, that sun is out, that temperature is warming up fast this morning. We're going to be all the way up to 38 degrees by noon today with that sun on me right now here in Lions Head Village. It is really mild and comfortable. Such a difference from going from the shade to the sunny area today. So that sun will be out in full force, and it is just going to continue to warm up today. We're going to be all the way up to 46 degrees by 4 o'clock today. So get out and enjoy these nice mild temperatures. Wait for that snow to soften up before you make those turns, and then go enjoy some après in the village, have a cocktail, sit outside. It's going to be a really mild evening as well, only dropping down to 39 by 8 o'clock. Really nice throughout the I-70 corridor today. 44 over in Keystone, 36 in Breckenridge, 37 in Beaver Creek. So no matter where you are in Summit County, Eagle County, it is just going to be a beautiful day. So get outside, enjoy it, go for a bike ride even. The weather is so nice right now. And if you enjoy today, tomorrow's got more of it. We're going to be warming all the way up to about 50 degrees tomorrow with sunny skies. You can't beat that. We're going to have a few clouds making their way in on Tuesday, because as we get towards Wednesday and Thursday, we have our next chance of snow, with those temperatures dropping a little bit mid-week too. So come on out, enjoy the weekend, because there's more snow coming. And talking about enjoying snow, stay with us. We have Chris Anthony in the house, pro skier. So he's going to tell you about all his travels.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Only the best. Lions Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lions Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lions Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lions Head Jewelers, located in Lions Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Let us put you in the spirits. If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
I'm sitting here with hometown hero Chris Anthony. He has been the man on the move this winter. He's always doing something, 1, to benefit our community, 2, benefit other people, and 3, really just like bring skiing to life still. Chris, thank you so much for coming in here this morning.
Absolutely. Love coming in here.
And we love when you come in here too. It always makes my morning. I'm like kind of a fangirl, a little bit giddy.
Well, I just woke up. I live right upstairs, so it's easy. I just jump in the shower and come right down, so it's a great, it's like my living room, coming in and talking about things.
Perfect commute. We should have our coffees and just like lounge a little bit.
I know, well, yeah, next time.
We're a little bit slacking this time, but next time we got it. So you just got back from an incredible trip.
Yes, well, actually it's been about 3.5 weeks ago. I was in Italy, actually more specifically, right on the border of Italy and Slovenia and Austria. And but back in 1945, that was the border of Italy and Yugoslavia. And it turns out that our famed 10th Mountain Division was there during the late months of, or from May to July 1945. And it hasn't been documented in any way possible. So I've decided to do a story about those guys being in this location at that time and why they were there. And it's turned into quite a journey for myself, but it's going to be something very spectacular when we're done, because I'm doing it as a not-for-profit documentary that I'm going to eventually just give away as an educational component. I'm going to give it to the museum, I'm going to give it to schools. It's just going to be another way to tell one of the amazing stories about those guys in that part of the world, and this amazing part of world history, American history, and Colorado history.
Our Vail history right here, tying it all together, really bringing the community together, which I personally, that's like one of my favorite things about you. You're very involved in the whole community here.
Yeah, and this is definitely a community thing, and actually right now taking place in Vail Village. Of course, so many fun spring things, but if you can meander into Vail Village and head over to the Reitman Gallery, there is a famous artist there right now, and he has donated his time to put a painting together that's of the location of where I'm doing the documentary about. And there he is. You can kind of see his head sticking up behind there, but that is famed artist David Gonzalez, and he's done a lot of amazing work. And the paintings that he's holding up is of the mountain Mount Mangart. Mangart is the site of the first post-World War II ski race that the 10th Mountain Division put on. They did it on that, and it almost looked we got really specific. It looked like what it does right there in that painting, June 3rd, 1945. And Dave, I think, is still in there touching it up because this means so much to him. But we are gonna, basically, whoever buys this painting, this one-of-a-kind painting that's a live thing happening right now, all the proceeds of that painting 100% go to the production of this documentary. So what David's doing is amazing.
I mean, it's incredible how you guys all work hand in hand with each other to make this happen, because it is something that's going to benefit the whole community, and it is something that's really going to give people that knowledge on the 10th Mountain Division in a way that has never been seen before.
Yeah, it's a great story for a great cause. It all connects to skiing, which ultimately everything I do is connecting to skiing. And David himself, he's such a passionate guy. He captures sport and movement really well. He actually, at the same time over there, has been working on a painting of Michaela Schifrin, because he donated his time to a charity event in Lake Tahoe and said, I will commission to do a painting of some subject matter. And a family bid on the painting because they have a daughter named Michaela, and her idol is Michaela Schifrin, and their daughter is suffering from a heart disease. They're doing things to keep her going. She needs those mentors. And so he actually did a picture of, or a painting of Michaela Schifrin that came out amazing. He's still working on that over there. But he's going to bring that over to the Westin this afternoon, and I just got a message from Michaela that she would be happy to sign it, because she's going to be at the Westin this afternoon. This is open to the public, and she's going to be doing a Q&A there. I'm going to be kind of the mediator on that. And but from 5 to 6:30, you got to RSVP because I'm sure it's going to sell out. But Michaela's going to be there, and she's going to be open to the public. And bring your kids. We want to ask the kids to ask questions, and Michaela's going to give her time. She's very busy. I saw her in Aspen yesterday, and she's just all over the place. So this is very special. Get over to the Westin at 5 to 6:30, but RSVP beforehand.
And what's the best way for people to RSVP to this so that they can make sure they have their spots?
Off the top of my head, you can either look in the newspaper and see stuff, but I would just call the concierge desk at the Westin or the front desk, or just call the Westin and find out about it and get on that list.
Perfect.
Yep.
Chris, I mean, you're always doing incredible things for the Valley, no matter what it is, whether it's doing something like this or it's SOS outreach. You are so involved and so willing to give to a community that absolutely envies you as a human being.
Oh,
and
thank you.
You bring such a cool name to skiing.
Well, thank you.
As a diehard skier, I absolutely love hearing your stories. You and I should just go get coffee together sometime, and you can just tell me everything. And make me very envious of everything that you do.
Well, my youth project is definitely a super big part of what all of this has led to. The skiing has allowed me to share the sport, and the sport has so many good messages to it. It's such a healthy sport. So yeah, through the youth project, that even the painting and the documentary are all connected to. I've been able to share this sport with thousands and thousands of kids, and it all started off with SOS outreach, and then it moved with doing stuff with what we called what was it called? I did this program with Vail Resorts and Lindsey Vaughn, and now that's led into a bigger program right now that I'm doing on my own called the Chris Anthony Youth Project. So thousands of kids are being reached because of just the fact that I can ski.
Yeah, I know. Your unbelievable passion for skiing literally excites me to be part of the ski industry. Thank you so much for coming in today. We are out of time, but I would love for you to come back and sit with me and chat whenever, since this is your second living room.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Make sure that you stay tuned because we're going to take a look at that full weather forecast in just a minute.
For over a decade, the Epic Pass has provided skiers and riders season-long access to world-class mountains that are truly epic by nature. Vail, Whistler Blackcomb, Park City, Breckenridge, and more. The next evolution of the Epic Pass has arrived, and the possibilities are limitless, from one day to every day. Epic for everyone. Buy before April 14th and get 10 buddy tickets.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lions Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
What a good day to get out there and enjoy the mountains. And after talking with Chris Anthony, I'm pretty excited to get out there and enjoy the mountains. It is going to be a day filled with sunshine, which means that snow is going to soften up so nicely. I would make sure that you get out there between 10 and 11 today because it is going to be a beautiful day. 23 degrees around 8 a.m., 38 degrees around noon, 46 degrees around 4 p.m. and then later into the evening those temperatures will slowly start to drop again. If you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, maybe headed eastbound towards Denver, 71 and beautiful sunshine down in Denver, 47 in Vail, 53 in Avon, and then 60 down in Eagle. So a nice warm day across the entire state as we have this high pressure system sitting above us right now, bringing us all of this fabulous sunshine. So make sure you get out there and enjoy it. We want to thank Beaver Creek for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now Now coming up, we're gonna go check in with Eric, who's up on Beaver Creek Mountain enjoying that fresh snow.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
You are quite right, Maddie. It is a gorgeous day out here, and I've still just been kind of hanging out, chilling on the deck here right above Rose Bowl, checking out the Gore Range while the show went on. I'm getting excited to be able to ride. We've passed the 8:30 hour, so that means I can take some laps with you guys, and I'm gonna head down Latigo, just kind of see how the groomers are. But like we've been saying all show, today's definitely a day for groomers and for sticking in the sunshine, following the sun if you're on Beaver Creek. But let's go check out Latigo and some groomers right now.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
All right, 3, 2, 1,
The Epic Promise Foundation, at its root, is a way that we can all be part of something that's larger. To say to employees who really are in a moment that they need help, we've got your back. We're there for you.
Whether it's through emergency funds or educational programs, Epic Promise Foundation gives an opportunity for the company to reach out and lend a helping hand.
For a company to be able to step outside their box and support employees at this level is something that is almost unheard of.
The Epic Promise Foundation has made a huge impact on our family, and I couldn't be more grateful.
To be able to give you that little bit of cushion to go, okay, we'll be okay. I mean, that was huge.
Their offer to help was such a positive thing, and I'm so grateful for that.
I think it's about giving back, and it's about caring about our employees. If you're having a personal crisis, we're here to help you.
Epic Promise is a great part of what we do here at Vail Resorts. It speaks directly to 2 of our core values, which are do right and do good.
You know, we talk about the experience of a lifetime and really providing that for our guests, but also it's very important with our employees.
that can end up being their experience of a lifetime, is the support that the foundation gave them to go ahead and push through a time of need.
Life can be hard and it can throw you some real curveballs. It can be from a health crisis to a death in the family. If the foundation can take that little bit of financial stress off, it makes such a huge difference in the end.
I had just recently heard the story of Zach, who's one of our groomers here at Park City. He really needed some help financially with being able to purchase a cochlear implant.
Right before the start of the ski season, my cochlear implant broke. I felt lost. I lost my ability to communicate with people. The Epic Promise Foundation heard about my struggles and offered to help me, and I'm so grateful for that.
So I'm Jim Teeter. I've been with Vail Resorts Retail for 8 years. In March of 2016, I was diagnosed with brain cancer. When you're given news like that, you have to start from step one, which is, what do I need to take care of? And for me, that was easy. It's my daughter and my wife. And through the help of the Epic Promise Foundation, I was able to get a grant that was a huge financial help to my family and I, but more importantly was the connection and making me feel supported.
So the foundation not only provides money to people going through a hardship, we also provide educational grants for both the employee as well as the employee's children. One of our recipients is David Castillo. His father, Jose, has worked at the Marriott for over 17 years, and we're very pleased to be able to help that family send David to school and pursue his dreams.
El programa de Epic Promise, David tuvo la oportunidad de ir al colegio, lo cual estamos muy agradecidos.
Rebecca's story is pretty incredible. Here is someone who needed to drop everything and get to her brother who was in need of a bone marrow transplant.
I got there in the nick of time and could be a part of saving his life. If it wasn't for this foundation, I don't know how I would have made it.
The foundation is for everyone across the company. And the beauty of it is also that everyone can have a part in building it.
As an employee, you can donate money, of course, to the foundation. You can donate your time. You can also nominate a fellow employee, a coworker, to actually receive aid.
We can get thousands of employees across this company to pay it forward and support this foundation. That's what really takes this program to the next level.
We've been able to connect families at a time where they really needed to connect. We've been able to help people get to that next stage in their education. I can't even imagine where we're going to be at next year. It's going to be pretty amazing to see.
The idea of joining together to help support fellow employees just makes our connection to each other that much stronger.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
We have a high pressure system that's sitting over the state of Colorado right now that is bringing us all of that fabulous sunshine. Later into the week, we are going to see a low pressure system, but for today, we are expecting those warmer temperatures and that beautiful sunshine. Starting out our morning, 23 degrees. By noon, a high of 38 degrees, so nice and toasty today. By 4 p.m. we are going to see 46 degrees, and then later into this evening, that's when we'll see those temperatures slowly start to cool down. We will see a little bit of cloud coverage kind of rolling in, but mostly sunny skies. for today. And then if you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, maybe headed down towards Denver, 71 and beautiful sunshine down there. So a nice, almost summery day down in Denver. 47 in Vail, 53 in Avon, and then 60 degrees out in Eagle. So both out to the east and to the west of us, we are expecting those warmer temperatures. On Monday, we are going to see some more sunshine and another really nice warm day here in the valley. 50 degrees is the high for tomorrow. Tuesday, we will see a little bit of cloud coverage and a high of about 54 degrees. And then starting on Wednesday, those temperatures are really going to drop. 31 degrees on Wednesday with a 90% chance of precipitation. 45% chance on Thursday, and then a 40% chance on Friday, and those temperatures are going to be ranging from the low 30s into kind of the high 20s, so it is going to be nice and chilly out there. That freeze-thaw pattern continuing to happen over the course of the next few days, so make sure that you are skiing kind of later into the afternoon. We do want to thank GMC for bringing you this weather report. Now we're going to go check in with Eric, who, cross our fingers, is hopefully out there riding right now.
First Chair is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail Colorado, and Facebook.
Oh, I most certainly am riding right now, Maddie, and it is an absolutely gorgeous day. You know, that new snow that fell overnight covered up the groomers, and they feel perfectly soft at the moment. That was a really fun kind of half lap down Latigo. I'm going to keep that one going for you guys. And just again to note, stay in the sunshine today, because it will be very hard packed and icy in the trees. I kind of dipped into the trees a little bit, and it's not going to be getting good in there until maybe later on this afternoon. But let's keep this run going, and thanks to all our sponsors for lovely first chairs this winter. Let's go.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
I'm here with Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District. And Tegan, the library, there's so many incredible resources, and you brought one that's really great for the kids today.
Yes, I brought the Read It Again bags, and these bags are for checkout for library patrons. They're geared towards any caregiver, parent, babysitter who wants to have like story time in the bag. So there are 10 books within each bag, as well as music CDs, puppets, any type of activity, and a notebook that will tell parents, caregivers, or babysitters what they can do with this bag to provide a story time.
This is amazing. So this is available, just ready to go for you to check out when you walk into the library. And you just have to have a library card?
You just have to have a library card, and there's different themes. So I brought 5 senses, but of course we have all sorts of different themes, and you would just come in and pick it up.
All right, check it out. The Eagle Valley Library District, an incredible resource.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
We are here at Annie's in Vail, and they have the most exquisite flatware and so much more in the store. Good morning, Linda. How are you today?
I am great. How are you?
Wonderful. So I see that you guys are so ready for spring. If you are in the valley for Easter or just springtime, you have such great things to decorate your home and table.
We do. We are all ready for spring celebrations. I call this our bunnies and butterfly table. I mean, we have wonderful hand-painted figurines for your spring table, but look at these gorgeous butterflies from Baccarat. I mean, how exquisite, using your word, it would be to use that as a place card holder.
Absolutely. Or, you know, even if you are not hosting a dinner, some of these little items make such a beautiful hostess gift as well to take with you.
You're absolutely right. And I just want to point out that we have some fabulous knives from France. We have a rainbow of colors. I set one on the beautiful classic Italian pewter dishes that we have in the front, and the knives make a great hostess gift. They make a great Easter gift.
They brighten a table too. I mean, I know a lot of people, especially culinary people, who like very white plates to show off the food. Having the settings like that or that extra little pop of color really adds a lot to it.
Absolutely. And the thing that you can do with the white dishes with the pewter rims is you can add a little whimsy to the table with some of these more colorful dishes. You can still have your classic white and your pattern.
Absolutely. And your serving containers. So many of your serving containers, you can also get that little bit of extra flair with the color in those.
Exactly. And we can't forget we're getting a storm next week, so we have lovely throws in a whole array of colors. We have cocktail books. We have wonderful table linens in about every range of color you could possibly want. We have just about everything you need here.
Now, because we are getting so close to Easter, if I wanted to come in and get some of these items for my table, how quickly can I get them? Like, can I, what's the turnaround?
The turnaround for most of the little accessories is we have them immediately. A lot of the serving pieces we also have. We have a large selection of knives. So anybody can celebrate closing day next week with a whole Easter table.
I love that. No, because we are springtime. I know a lot of stores change their hours. So what are your current hours, and what is the easiest way for someone to find you in Vail? Because Vail's a big place.
Right. We are located just west of Vail Boot and Shoe, next to the Solaris, and we also are open daily, even during the spring, from 10 to 6.
Perfect. So come on in, check this out, because not only all of this, you have wonderful hostess gifts, including the cards and everything else you need to take with you to your dinner, as well as there's so much more in here, such unique little items that you can take back home as a memento for your vacation. When I think of you guys, I love all these little smokers that you have and a lot of your accessories in here. So please come in and check it out. You're not going to want to go home without something from this store. Thank you for joining us today, Linda.
Thank you.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
We've been seeing Eric ride all morning, and it is so incredibly beautiful out there. First thing this morning, we are starting off with fabulous sunshine and only anticipating to see that sunshine throughout the course of today. Maybe a little bit of cloud coverage later into this afternoon. 23 degrees around 8 a.m., 38 around noon, 46 around 4 p.m., and then later this evening those temperatures will cool down. If you are traveling eastbound towards Denver, 71 degrees and beautiful sunshine down there. 47 in Vail, 53 in Avon, and then 60 in Eagle. So this high pressure system really bringing Colorado all of this fabulous sunshine for today. Then as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we are expecting some more sunshine, a high of 50 degrees. You can see that freeze-thaw cycle over the course of the next couple of days. 50s during the day, but then down into the low 30s at night. 54 on Tuesday, 31 on Wednesday, which means with that chance of precipitation, it will be some nice snowfall, really bringing the spring skiing season to a fabulous end with some fresh powder. On Thursday, we are expecting a 45% chance of moisture as well. And then again on Friday, we are expecting those temperatures to be cool and maybe some more precipitation. So do your snow dance one last time in hopes of a spring powder day right at the end of the season. We want to thank Oakley for bringing you this weather report this morning. They've got some really nice prism lenses. Make sure you go check them out at any of the local retailers. Coming up next, we're going to check in with Eric, who's up on the mountain.
I've talked on this phone through the happiest times of my life and through the saddest times of my life, but I never dreamed in 1,000 years that it would save my life. Boom! I fell 22 feet, completely shattered my pelvis. In the middle of the woods. I called my wife. She thought I was joking. I said, "Man, I'm not. I was so lucky that day. Saved my life."
There for you when it matters most. Get unlimited on the best network with Apple Music included. And save big when you switch. Only on Verizon.
Keep going, man. You got it.
If you ride, you get it. Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
For over a decade, the Epic Pass has provided skiers and riders season-long access to world-class mountains that are truly epic by nature. Vail, Whistler Blackcomb, Park City, Breckenridge, and more. The next evolution of the Epic Pass has arrived, and the possibilities are limitless, from one day to every day. Epic for everyone. Buy before April 14th and get 10 buddy tickets.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
I am at Vail Boot and Shoe, and this is truly the sort of store that I could get lost in. There are so many things in here to check out, and I gotta say, I am loving these Sorels. I am such a sucker for the lace-up.
Absolutely. These are wonderful, and it's such a transitional time right now. Like, as you said earlier, it's supposed to be 50 degrees tomorrow, but then we have a big storm coming. So what better way to look chic and fabulous and stay dry than wearing this wonderful high lace-up Sorel?
I saw that, and you know, everyone thinks of Sorels as their winter boots. I was so surprised. That is such a really nice look.
Absolutely, and we can't forget about this over-the-knee, totally waterproof boot.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
what a great boot to wear next week when we're supposed to get the big storm on Wednesday.
It's so soft.
Yes, it's so soft and it's very comfortable. And I mean, you could wear it from work to play to evening and look amazing in it.
Absolutely. Oh, and this is just comfy looking.
This is a wonderful little bootie and totally shearling lined. So après-ski, you throw it on. You can put it on in the morning to walk your puppies.
Absolutely, or especially like you were saying, après, when your feet are all sore from being in those ski boots all day, that just looks so nice.
And we can't forget about the transition. So you know, tomorrow, wear this wonderful little bootie. I mean, this is from Europe. It's just fabulous. It has a little bit of the glitz and glam in it. And look at these.
It reminds me of the classic jogper sort of style.
Absolutely, but a little bit more updated. And look at these wonderful booties. You can wear these all spring and look so chic.
With a pair of jeans, those would look great.
Absolutely. And look at this wonderful lace-up. I mean, how pretty is that? I mean, with white jeans.
Absolutely, and for out here with that little bit of a sole like that, they just feel so sturdy.
Absolutely.
And, you know, you're not going to slip or anything.
And we can't forget that we do have a lot of selected boots on sale. And if you want sizes, you need to come in right away and check it out. But we also have wonderful accessories. We have wonderful cashmere. We have handbags. And we just about have it all. And we're located just west of the Solaris, next to Annie's. And our hours are daily, 10 to 9.
Perfect. And I love a Birkenstock.
Okay, so we have the classics. We just got a whole bunch of Birkenstocks in. We have the classic Arizona. And then we have the more fun, little whimsical Birkenstocks that are for any use.
Those are really great. And you guys really do have a great selection in here. I know one of the things that I struggle with up here in the mountains is finding shoes for my children. I notice that you also have great kids' boots as well as your new summer styles coming in. So it's definitely a must-see to check out, get everything you need for being here in the mountains for the spring, for the summer, for next winter. So thank you so much for joining us here again, Linda. Stay with us. We'll let you know what's coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Vail.
Hi, I'm Chappie with Beaver Creek Ski Patrol, here to talk to you about sunscreen. Sunscreen is so important up here in the mountains due to the elevation and the snow around us. The snow acts as a big reflector on us, so remember, don't fry, reapply, and enjoy your day on the mountain.
It appears these hot ashes are about to be dumped, which could possibly start a wildfire. How will Smokey deal with such a hot situation? The garden hose defense. Next, a thorough stir. Then another spray. And finally, feeling if the ashes are cool.
Oh, yeah.
Ah yes, the selfie. A ritual practiced so frequently with this tribe, but not so much by Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
You get up in the morning, you go on air with Good Morning Vail, you tell them what you got. I can give you a specific example of taking my own personal skis and the enthusiasm that led to the conversation. I sold 4 pairs of those skis in one day. I can tell you that TV8 works. All you have to do is try it. You'll see instant results.
What a fabulous show we had today, and thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow. We'll be live from 7 to 9. And of course, we've got some great people coming in. Dan Smith from Vail Mountain Rescue will be here as always to give us some information on how to stay safe out there and what's to come in the coming up weeks, as well as hopefully Vail Symposium giving us some information about the last few events that they have taking place around the valley. Maybe you want to stimulate your brain as much as you'd like to stimulate your body out there on the slopes. And speaking of doing that, let's go check in with Eric, who's up on Beaver Creek Mountain riding right now.
I'm Michaela Schifrin with the US Ski Team, and you're watching TV8.